Disky Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Tresor Mazembe 1, Mamelodi Sundowns 2 in Lubumbashi, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. A difficult game in artificial turf, bumpy, difficult referee as well, clearly on the side of Tresor Mazembe. However, Mamelodi Sundowns come home with 3 points, 9 points now in the group, and easily, effectively just qualified to the quarterfinal round. Of course, it wasn't perfect, and there were mistakes as well. Duku Duku Makhanya will take us through some of those mistakes. How did you see the game overall? What are some of the things that you picked up on the side of Mamelodi Sundowns?
Thanks very much. Greetings to my viewers, and please continue watching iDiskiTV. Yeah, so I think the approach from Sundowns, one thing that we have to commend Mamelodi Sundowns is away they still impose style sabo. Yeah, by away they still impose style sabo abashinji, which is something ukuthi it takes a lot of quality from a team ukuthi nanoma baya away bangachange ngoba going to the match against TP Mazembe. We all know ukuthi TP Mazembe ama Giants 52 matches I think unbeaten lapaya. So Sundowns took that record away. So it means Sundowns break the record 52. So well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. So mawibheka ukuthi Sundowns the way bafika ngakhona, yes mabaqala they had not too much pressure because of TP Mazembe needed it most as compared to Sundowns. TP Mazembe bewasekhaya, so it meant ukuthi style TP Mazembe had to change. Mabaqala bayengene aggression, but Sundowns they always remain calm. They remain calm throughout second half. First half, both teams didn't create most chances. So everybody attacked in a midfield, so bebangadlala mountain out wingers. So it meant ukuthi space besikaning siba whenever balise side then automatically ama fullbacks was over. So it meant chances there were less chances up until second half. TP Mazembe made about 2 or 3 changes. Sundowns raised by tempo nyana, it became a bit higher. That's when they started to cause problems because of manje mawubheka TP Mazembe. They started defending deep because they didn't want to leave space behind bona ngoba knowing ukuthi baphetha matrack lapha kuba nzima ukuthi bas recover space, so they became disjointed as the game goes on because of manje it means ama forwards abawafakile ngoba they were putting also nama old legs abomputu amachita ukuthi iyashaya ichild, so it meant ukuthi I coverage space bese iba yinkinga for bona. So it meant ama defender bewale deep Sundowns, then they had space in between ama defenders then nama midfielders wabo ukuthi abo Erasmus baqale badlale kuso, which Sundowns I feel ukuthi they could have taken advantage of that. So again futhi buya nakuma substitution that were made by Sundowns which almost compromised the result ngoba at the end of the day whenever you're playing against a team that seriously want a goal and manje you have been depriving them a ball, then you end up manje so fakama defenders, so it means manje you're losing the weapons we paid, which is something that Sundowns did. So when mawaqeda ukipha umkhulisi who was somebody ukuthi bekabuya drop a deep aqala play yabo ngoba we to Rivaldo, that's something that people need to take notice of. Rivaldo whenever he plays, the only thing that he's there for shield a defense, not speed in aggression, footy game, forward passing, which is something we've been complaining about. So party I want to like nama question marks he's still better than Uchali, but when you compare in April for an April, then it becomes a different issue. No question about it. Uchali asas into lapaya maybe but when it comes to play, which is something uthi itheba faka uthi Reuck automatically he defend, whether they were trying to consolidate ngoba last time ngikhulume ngama critical phases ukuthi they always consider kuloma critical phases. It was about 80 something minutes they considered a goal. It became a 1-1 and a one ball over nje badlala behind the defender ngoba after De Reuk angene ngoba I think it led to confusion because of abantu ama defenders Nasimento Libusa they didn't know ukuthi man who's picking kwenzakalani. Yeah, so it becomes a problem mawufaka ama defender maningi ngoba manje ama defender they tend to relax thinking that you know
someone else has got
yes so ngoba even no De Reuk I don't know whether they are still trying to speed up I presence yakhe kumele Mamelodi Sundowns, or is it a question would maybe then it's those things ngoba I still feel he still has to wait for Libusa, he still has to wait, so kube substitution abe an automatic one uthi phuma uLibusa ngena uDe Reuk.
Yeah,
uyangana phuma uNasimento ngena uDe Reuk, so kungabi into ukuthi sifaka uDe Reuk as a defender on top of, I mean we've got ama midfielders who can still do the job ngoba yes ngoba mawubheka ne game they didn't even need ukuthi bamfake. What you can do is to solidify in midfield, put in maybe Charlie or any other player, or any other player in midfielder to continue deprive Mazembe ball. With Mazembe, the only thing that they wanted we box Mamelodi Sundowns because of bangene kanjani bebanga ne plan ukuthi bangene kanjani, so then they introduced I think he was the right wing alomjeta loya, then he was the one, at least he was causing problems ngaku left him more penetrative, we are landana, so he's the one who created problems. But because I think Mazembe na ne standard foot is going down, the quality team is going down, so it showed for namhlanje ngoba they played against a good team, a South African good team.
Yeah, absolutely. The Sundowns is a very, very good team, and I think just to pick up on your point, really like the insistence of just playing your football, because when you are playing it, you're depriving the guys. You're saying to them, "Come and fetch it," and with Oserenyo, Mabue, Umkhulise, and Umkhulise is literally everywhere where the ball is, he's there. The nigga ball, I'm gonna look around and give it to someone else. He's the transporter of that team, you know. So it was very good to see Sundowns doing that. Let's talk about the officiating because we were all not happy about that. It's water under the bridge now. Like I said to Utso, I'm surprised that actually in the second half it didn't continue the bad continuation of the bad officiating. What did you make of that as well? How did Sundowns handle these negative decisions?
Yeah, I think it only affected Nasimento whereby no Sirinho naye ngoba I think because of amachita buya ngada bana lento ukuthi officiating it has to be fair. Ngoba don't see it has to be a foul, but uyazi ukuthi Africa the home team all the time it ama decision a favor yona. So but then again officiating as much as sometimes iba bad against Nina, but when you've got the quality that Sundowns possesses, then it becomes a problem for even the officials which ba steering their team. And also we want a little mental guiding aspect from Gumo Machita Fana was always come kuma situation it shows what they are playing national team, which is something whenever we've got a team that's doing well, especially continental football, then it means as a national team we are set to benefit and also Sibuye and take our right football position you the best in Africa.
Yeah, I mean we've seen Sundowns now against Belouizdad, Algerians. We've seen them against TP Mazembe. You've just mentioned the record that I wasn't aware of. I saw it was 11 years since they last lost in Lubumbashi. What do you think about this team? What do you think about them as continental giants? What do you think about them? This is my last question to you now. What do you think about Sundowns and their prospects in the CAF this year?
Yeah, I think Mamelodi Sundowns the way in a corner, they stand a good chance. I still feel they'll be challenged with quarterfinals, semi-finals. That's when they'll be really tested against. Yes, that's when the technical team. So when I would imagine about sometimes in Thomas Amba right, you don't really see what we problems within the technical team. I'm not saying what we problems, but that's when our coaches mela hlangana into ukuthi izokona ukuthi benefit team, solve problems. Not ukuthi manje igcine sikuba technical team seba yi-problem ye-team on its own. Yabo, so I feel ukuthi whenever sesihlangana nama-team afana nabo Al Ahly nabo Wydad, then that's when we Sundowns sizoqala i-challenge in terms of mental prowess ye-team abo nokuthi how strong are they, bazwana kangakanani, are they working as a team or kanjani. So that's when they'll be challenged. But for now, I think Sundowns will cruise control as Cruzela. So far so good. They are only left with maybe one game. So far, one thing that we really have to commend against Sundowns, away they get a result. They got a result against CBD Pelo's dad. Mazembe again. 2 away matches, 6 points. Yeah. So automatically at home it means I'm easy pickings for Bona. But that is why I'm still saying what we have to commend equality Sundowns playing a championship football continuously. These are the results. At the end of the day, players no matter the situation, they are still able to impose themselves on the field of play.
All right, there you go. That was Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, they imposed themselves. They played their football. There are questions. I mean, some matches, there are no opportunities for you to answer questions. Ibela Wizard got a red card very early on. Sundowns were imposing. Well done to them. They did what they had to do. Today, there were questions to be answered. Question Garivaldo. What's happening there as a technical team? Can you solve that problem? Because it was easy for Mazembe to bypass Rivaldo. However, great free kick by Lyle Lakay, we should gloss over some of the problems that we saw in the game, the inability to solve problems. Hopefully going forward, that's why Ngane is not easily saying Sundowns will win the Champions League. That's why he's putting it in a way that maybe in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, they might find people who are going to ask very difficult questions. This is not to say that Sundowns are not doing well, because they are doing well, but there are questions that are being asked as well that the technical team needs to answer emphatically. There you are then. That was Mamelodi Sundowns. Well done to them. iDiskiTimes.co.za, iDiskiTV on Facebook as well. 90,000 followers now on our Facebook page. We thank you very much for watching us. WSP.co.za. Thank you so much for watching the video.